Hey guys, welcome back for part 5, playing through Alpha Sapphire. No sinners, and no Marts either, because we don't need those things. Alright, we're just gonna run straight, and no we're not, because there's cliffs blocking our way. We're going to run around. Last video we made all of our gym preparations, all of them, so we could come up and get and confront Roxanne. So I believe we made the decision last video we were going to actually lead with Captain Toad, because, yeah, he, learned, surprisingly enough, learned Mega Drain. And the last part, which is going to be, of course, equal in power to Water Gun, is going to be off considerably lower special attack, but I think we'll still be pretty fine on the Geodude, and that will just help us conserve some more Water Guns. Because, yeah. And also, let's see, but this thing is careful, right? Yeah, so it does have minus special attack nature. There's a pretty good chance Geodude's going to have Sturdy anyway, so it's kind of a whatever. Checking my notes, making sure we haven't messed anything up. Yeah, I don't think we have. I don't think we can get the Miracle Seed yet. That comes a little bit later. Although we will benefit in this game from the type boosting items, boosting by 20%. That started in Gen 4. So anyway, let's get going. We're gonna lead out with Captain Toad. Let's get a good look at Roxanne. She's got all those arms on her hips, looking pretty good. Gonna get some nice close-ups here. That's not where we were standing, but okay. I'm still very sad, by the way, that the gym leaders still don't have the, whatever you want to call them, 3D models, like the Rival Fight and the Team Flare fights did in XY. I'm still very sad about that. But, oh well, just going with the official art in-game, I guess, is decent as well. And we have a level 12 Geodude. We're just going to go straight for Mega Drain. I fully expect it to have Sturdy, though. And indeed it does. So we're going to finish it off with Absorb. And we did go first, possibly due to Quick Fly has an activation effect in this gen. And I forgot to turn the animations back on. So, oh well. I did turn the animations off last video when we had a little grind session at the end, but hopefully you guys can still follow along with what's going on. I'm actually just going to use 2 absorbs here, as we're probably going to lure a potion. Yep, that's actually fine. That means it's a potion that she's not going to get on her... actually, she might just have 1 potion, I'm not sure. She has 1 or 2. She probably should have 2, given how easy the game has been going for us right now. We could probably stand to have a little bit more challenge. So here's her nose pass, kind of her signature poke. And we're just going to go right into Pescado. And we do have 2 moves that are super effective against it. Either of the stabs will work. Mudshot, of course, has a little bit higher. That is really big, a really big Marsh Stomp right there. This is the first time seeing Pescado in battle as a Marsh Stomp. But nose pass is a little bit weaker on the special side, so we are going to go with Water Gun, and hopefully bad things don't happen. There's looks like a solid 2-hit KO. Very pleased about that. Rock Tomb's going to be resisted. I think we'll get a Rock Tomb TM from this as well. That's actually about the perfect amount to deal, as they're at about half that doesn't bait a potion if she had one. So we just pick up a clean 2-hit KO and very easy gym fight. That's what I like to see. Just what we had 4 moves used. I will definitely take that. So we get a Stone Badge, which is apparently nice and colorful now. You can see the what is that called? The butterfly pin. That's how the old badges that you got from the real life Pokemon League were, at least in the first 2 seasons. I'm not sure what they were in the 3rd gen era, since that was when all the Pokemon Leagues kind of went away. But anyway. And yep, we get Rock Tomb TM. We can also control up to level 30, which I don't believe was in the original game, or up to level 20 rather. But that's not going to be a factor for us, I don't believe. TM's infinite use, however, we are, again, as stated, going to treat them as a 1 per game, or 1 use type thing. So that's that gym down, and that's some good progress for the first 5 minutes, I would say. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, curses. Oh, okay, it's just this scene. I kind of forgot the gym guide commonly gives you fresh waters, and I forgot to talk to him. Now that I've beaten the gym leader, he may not give me a freshwater. Maybe that was only in Black-White, but I seem to remember it also happened in 6th, but I maybe, or in XY, but we'll see. Oh, there's a couch here. There's a couch. You can still sit on the couch. Can you still look? Yes, you can. Aww. That's adorable. So there's 2 couches on either side. So yeah, we need to make sure when we get to the next gym to check and see, just in case there is a freshwater to be had. Kooper loves his freshwaters, but is probably not going to get very many in this run. So this guy got robbed, and now we actually have to go into the cave. And I forget what that guy has. Probably another Poochyena. I'm pretty sure we fought everyone on this route. And also now that we have cut, we have access to some other things. I don't think we need the stuff from south of Rustboro, so I'm just going to go ahead and get what's up here cleared out. And then we'll just get that on our way back towards Mr. Briney's cabin, which is going to be where we're going to be headed at this point. And we're just going to run from this. May as well put Eurondel in the front, just to make sure we can run from everything with super high base speed, of course, for this stage of the game anyway. We're gonna run what we can. No skitty, do not want. So yeah, so we don't have Bullet Seed, which you would have for Shroomish in the original game, but instead it looks like we get Mega Drain a little bit earlier, and you know, Bullet Seed kind of would be nice in this game, since it did of course get that huge power increase from 10 to 25 for every hit. This is our first time using an HM. It's pretty cool. So I guess we can go ahead and fight these guys, get some more experience. I don't think the Aqua Grunt is going to be much of a problem at all, but oh well. I don't know if we want to fight these guys or not. So I think we can avoid him by going around this way. See, I like how they actually made the cut bushes have prickly thorns in this game, or in XY. What does this say? I would say so. That's that, by the way, is another major advancement made in, I believe, Diamond and Pearl. Is that the bag now has infinite space. You no longer have use for a... Oh yeah, I guess that's why there's no I was trying to find a PC to withdraw a potion from. There's no more item storage on the PC, Kooper. That was pretty silly. Let's not plant a berry. I'm glad you can actually back out of that, otherwise that would be terrible. You would basically lose a berry, and that would be that, because I wouldn't let myself pick it back up. Alright, so we get some Chesto Berries, and we also get another Ether, which is going to be very helpful. I think there might be some hidden stuff here. I'm not 100% sure. Which route is this? Yes, I think there is. Okay. This girl, I think we want to use Talo on, so we already have it in the correct spot. I forget what she has. Really like the school kid, though. I'm digging that ponytail. She also kind of has hair baubles in there, and as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of hair baubles for reasons. And there's a Shroomish, so we're just going to, we can probably take this out with Peck. We're almost twice its level. The only danger is, of course, Effect Spore, and we get Stun Spored. It's a little bit annoying. Once again, though, I'm just going to take it for right now. We do, of course, get Guts activated as a result of this, which means, okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep using Pecks for now, I suppose. I don't really want to waste quick attacks, especially if we're going to stay paralyzed. Then, yeah, we won't want to do that. Get level 13. Goodymon is pretty much in bad sorts right about now. We could definitely one-shot this Whismur with Eurondel. We would take some considerable damage. I'm just gonna see how powerful we can get off a nice quick attack. See if Guts boosted quick attack will take this thing out. And it does. Cool. So once again, I'm faced with the decision, do I want to keep Tailo paralyzed? We can get around it with Quick Attack, but kind of eh. And that is not the level you learn Headbutt. Okay, learning attacks way early. So we have Absorb, Mega Drain, Leech Seed, and Tackle. And Tackle still has almost all its PP. I'm not going to get rid of Mega Drain because it's more powerful. We got to keep Leech Seed. So it's between Absorb and Tackle. Both of them have most of their PP remaining. So I guess we just replace Tackle with Headbutt and upgrade the power. Sure. Also carries a chance of flinch, and we do have Quick Claw on him. I feel like Absorb Stab. Thing is, though, I wish I could check his stats. I'm not sure what his stats are. I mean, obviously Absorb is Stab. Having 2 normal moves seems like a waste, though. But then again, we also gonna have 2 grass moves. I guess I'll hang on to Absorb. I feel like this could potentially be a mistake. Well, we'll see. In an ordinary run, I just, upgrade Tackle to Headbutt, no problem. But, oh well. Alright, and then for the other guy, we're gonna lead out with, I think... We actually do not... Oh, we actually don't have, the person I want to, lead out with him against. But, we're probably safe to just use... we actually probably choose Captain Toad. Maybe? Probably. He just got Headbutt, so I kind of want to give Headbutt a go. See how it does. Where are you at? Okay. I'm pretty sure there is a hidden item around here somewhere. There it is. Super Potion. Got it. That's gonna be 50 HP healing item. We still, well, no joke, we can't buy those yet. I don't think you can buy them yet anyway. But obviously we're not gonna be able to buy anything at all. So, yeah. So, here's School Kid, and I'm not nearly as big a fan of the male School Kid, which is sad, because I generally use the School Kid sprites for myself in any generation prior to 6th, except I think 5th I use the Breeder, so Ralts obviously has weaker physical defense, so we're just going to pop it with a Headbutt, and doesn't quite KO. We're going to see if we can get it with an Absorb from right there. And we do, so fair enough. I really hate that we wasted, like, all of Tackle's PP. Especially on a poke that can pretty much regenerate all its HP easily. Baby Doll Eyes. That's a strict upgrade from Growl, I suppose. Which I did get rid of. Is it a... Yeah, I definitely want Baby Doll Eyes because it does have priority. And that could potentially be really useful for a fodder poke. It's gonna ordinarily get outsped. I did, however, put Headbutt on him, so he could actually have an attack. So I do want to keep that. And I think I'm probably gonna get rid of probably Tail Whip. Yeah, we'll do Tail Whip. I don't know. Maybe Sand Attack would have been better to get rid of. Not rely on luck as much. But I think in this run we're going to have more problems with HP than PP. So, I don't know. Dodging stuff is good. I think this guy fights us, right? Alright, anyway, so we get in here, and this is Mr. Briney. So we're going here, we're going to save Pico. Got to save the Wingull. And who are we going to lead out with for this guy? I think, Shroomish? Yes. Let me see how many cherry berries and whatnot I have. Okay, I have 6 cherry berries. I'm gonna go ahead and heal that paralysis. I'm just kind of leery on it right now, especially this early. Not to mention, I don't really want to use him too much more than I have to, as we want to get him evolved into Swellow, which will increase his attack considerably, and that'll be better usage of our PP. And of course we do have experience share to get those levels up without having to use PP as a Tailo, so that's good. He has a Poochyena. going good, I suppose. We can throw a leech seed on this thing. We do out-level it, which is also good. If only you were Breloom. We just knock punch this and it would be gone. I'm gonna go and throw a leech seed, I think. Okay, I still didn't put the animations on. That's a problem. But we did. It actually explicitly calls out leech seed, so that's cool. We can go to pretty much anybody right here. I think I'm going to just throw absorbs. And I am going to turn animations off after this. I will not forget. Absorb's going to get back some HP, get back at you from leech seed. And of course he has poison heal. So we might want to get that activated again. He's going to howl up, but I think we got him on this next turn. Go back at full HP, so we can definitely take a hit. And we actually just kill him off with Absorb. Well, we're just outspeeding him normally, because I didn't see Quick Claw's activation there. That's cool. So that was a pretty easy fight. I think experience share giving us probably about 2 to 3 extra levels on everyone. Had a lot to do with that. So we get the Devon parts back, and this is going to be part of the plot. We're going to take to parts we actually take to Slateport, I believe. So here's Mr. Briney. Well, I would say I hope they reprint Mr. Briney's Compassion in the card game, but I guess they kind of printed AZ as an almost identical effect. So, fair enough. Before we go any further, let's go back into options and turn battle effects on. So we can actually see the move animations, although that did make this part go considerably quicker than the parts had been. So this is what I'm talking about. You walk and you don't have as big an encounter rate. I like it. Okay, so this guy's now here. Alright, so he's gonna get back to digging. That's cool. Go be a Dremojimon from Digimon World 1. Today they're digging, tomorrow they'll be digging. It will probably take a long time. Or until we get to the other side and learn Rock Smash. Whichever happens first. So once again, we're going to put Rondell at the front of the party. Just a little bit quicker to do that with the stylus. No. Now, the other thing is, too, we're not going to be able to buy any sort of repels or anything like that. There's no frivolous stuff for us. The camera's slightly askew. It somewhat bothers me. Oh well. Walk slowly through the grass, diagonally. Diagonal walking is nice. Encounter fewer patches of grass. Alright, and we're pretty much done with Rustboro now. I don't think there's any... For a second, I thought that man was shirtless, or just completely naked. And I was a little bit afraid. I'm not going to talk to him. So we gotta go in here and get... This is where you get the Pokénav. Oh, now we get the Great Ball. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely expecting a Great Ball instead of, you know, the broken experience share. And here's Devon Corporation, which I guess is like the Apple to Sylph's Microsoft. Something like that. I don't know. Except I actually like Devon better. So, probably because, I don't know. Sylph made the Master Ball. And Devon made stuff, other things. Pokénav. The original Pokénav is pretty alright. So here's Mr. Stone. This is Steven's dad. And we just get the Pokénav upgraded. And now we can use BuzzNav. Okay. So this is basically the news channel. Okay. I don't believe you're explicitly told that Steven is his son, but he is. Alright, so we get letter. One thing I'm going to do here is check the people who are working on stuff. There's a tradition I usually have. Yeah, this guy's like actually like cordoned off. In the original games, there was a guy who said, I'm working on something involving seeing Pokemon's dreams. And of course in 5th gen, that finally came to fruition with the Dream World, which some of you may know I completely hated. So let's see if it's this guy. Well, that got made like 14 years ago. Have you played Hey You Pikachu? Have you played it? Apparently not. What about you, sir? Wonderful. I'm so glad they made that nod. As much as I hate 5th gen, I'm glad they made that nod. One other thing too, I'm gonna probably avoid talking. I kind of have this tendency where I want to avoid talking to people, even people who probably are not free heals, just because they might be a free heal. And I think I'm also gonna make a rule to where, oh hi Brendan. Wasteful. Wasteful. Okay. And I prefer not to battle you if that is possible. Just in case it's not, let's make sure we have, we'll throw our Pescado up front for right now. There we go. Yeah, so if I do somehow mess up and I get an optional free heal, like that's not really a game over in the sense that, you know, whiting out is. Do I want to fight this guy? I don't want to fight this guy. Let me put Captain Toad back at the front. I don't think we fought this guy yet. I should just have a couple of water types we can absorb and get some easy experience on. Although they're probably just Magikarps, and they are. They're pretty much no threat, but whatever. We may as well start wasting Absorb PP, because at the rate he's learning moves, I'm pretty sure Headbutt is the last move he learns before Breloom, so we're gonna have a bit of a drought on moves, but I guess that's okay. So whatever. But anyway, yeah, I keep getting sidetracked. If I do take what I think is an optional free heal, I probably will just go ahead and reset and basically do the part over and avoid that free heal. That, of course, is the detriment of the blind run, which is that I might accidentally take a optional free heal. You know, the one in the woods was a forced free heal, but I wasn't able to plan for it and abuse it, so it kind of splits both ways, and I'd rather it just split one way, if that makes any sense. I'd rather be doubly disadvantaged as opposed to having one advantage and one disadvantage, so. Plus, you know, if we take an optional heal, that's kind of breaking the rules of the run anyway, so. It's technically a new day since I talked to this person, but I also don't want to abuse that either. So, one talk to the person at most. We can also get this thing right here. I think this might be about it so far. That's a revive. That's going to be pretty useful. We cannot buy those, so that's going to be very good to pick up. We can also revive with rare candies, but those can't be used in battle. So there's that. We do get access to a little bit more of Petalburg Woods, though. And let's see what all we want to get in here. This tree wants to move. Oh, there was... Thought you were a trainer, and I was about to get scared. Not seriously scared, but, okay, we talked to you. There's where you get the Miracle Seed. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that on Shroomish over Quick Claw, just to get a nice little power bonus. We're going to give the Quick Claw to Pescado then, just so it's got something to hold. Alright, hopefully this is a great ball up here. Okay, so this is the Eevee evolution spot then. Okay, the great ball is not invisible, never mind. And then maybe we have an X attack down here somewhere. It's Oh, this is a point of no return. I guess we'll do that. Okay, there's a ball over there. Probably the X attack, unless it got changed. There's a Silicoon. If I run into a Wurmple, I might be tempted to go ahead and get myself poisoned. In fact, I probably will. So that's just a secondary objective that we'll have. Alright, we got X attack. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for the forest here. I'm going to scurry around a little bit. I'm not going to waste too much time here though, just in case we can find a quick Wurmple. That'd be nice. That's a Tail. That is definitely not what we want to be encountering. We can also find Wurmples outside here now that I think about it, so yeah, let's do that as well. I forget, do you get anything? Okay, you got. Let's see, where are we at? We might actually finish a part in under 30 minutes, which would be nice. And I've just remembered that only level 5 Wurmples carry Poison Sting. So, I want to go ahead and do that. I kind of do. I kind of would like to not at this part with the sped up part, but I guess we will. It's probably worth it in the long run, so I'll check back with you guys in a bit. Alright, so we got Captain Toad poisoned. Well done. Only cost us a little bit of HP on our Dustox, which was kind of just there for fodder at this point anyway. Although, obviously, I would like to keep him at, you know, somewhat decent HP. Or, I would like to keep him alive, that's the point, so that he still gains experience and is still going to be leveling up with us. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part. So we took down Gym Leader, and now we're going to be headed to Dewford Town in the next video. See you guys then. And we got Poisoning activated, which is nice. Yeah, Dewford Town, next video. And we'll get to see if one of my traditions is still in Dewford Town, and if not, I'll be a little bit sad. But I'll see you guys then for part 6. Later days.